Hey, how's it going, guys? PB and Jelly here, coming at you with a cool deck profile. This is my only competitive deck at the moment. It is Performapal, Odd Eyes, Magicians, and it's kind of got a weird twist to it, which I'll go over in the deck profile, so let's hop right into it. First, with the main deck, I run 28 monsters, which is a little heavy, but it works for me. So the first three monsters that you run, or I run, I guess, are the three Skullcrabats. Your Searcher, don't need to say anything more. Three Odd Eyes. This card is it's pretty good. Searcher, it's a 7, it's a level 7, which is fantastic. You'll see why in a little bit. Basically, this whole deck is just to make rank 7s. Because rank 7s in this format, I mean the ones I have in my deck, are pretty good. And, yeah. Next up, I got the 3 Wisdom Eye. Want to cut it to 2 because I see him too much, and the fact that I usually Pendulum Call to get one kind of screws it up because then I can't destroy it, and it's just, yeah, it's gross. Then I run 3 Dharma Eye. I only use this card because he's a 7, it's a level 7. And I mean, okay, that's part of the effects or kind of the reason why I run him, but like, other than that, he's not that good, but that's basically the only reason I run him. Then I run the 3 Dragon Pit, pretty standard, level 7, good pendulum effect. 3 Oath Dragon, he's good because I can pendulum him out and get my Xyz materials that I used or the same turn or whatever back, so I can use them again for other things. 3 Timebreaker, because his pendulum effect is pretty good. His monster effect is amazing, because I can just normal him, banish himself plus 1 monster my opponent controls, and they don't get it back until my next standby phase, which is pretty darn good. If it was during either player's turn, it'd be much better, but the fact that I can even do that in the beginning is it's really good. Next up, Noble Dragon Magician. This card is absolutely trash. Hate this card with a passion. I can't find another card I'd run instead, and on it, I don't like it. Like, I never use it, never need it. I don't like it. I'd rather use something else, but I can't find anything. Next up, 2 Tuning Magician. One of my 2 full. Okay, out of the 4 1-tuners I run 2 of these because I can technically use him twice because I can normal him. I guess, well, whatever gender it is. Normal, Synchro, special summon it, make another Synchro. Well, I mean, maybe not the same turn, but yeah. For the hand traps, I run 2 Effect Veiler and 2 Maxi. I was running 3 at one point, but then I just saw it way too much, and I would have rather had a Magician in hand. And I mean, 2 is basically like the best ratio here. I side one Effect Veiler and 1 Maxi, so that way if I do need to put in the other one, I can. Now for the 8 spells that I run, 3 Call. That's pretty standard. 2 Wavering Eyes. People give me crap for this, but honestly, I've seen it too much when I have it at 3. And it's the card, sometimes you don't want to destroy your own scales, and honestly just 2 is the best. I side the other one. 2 Twin Twisters. This card's really good. I can send a Magician and then pendulum out Oath Dragon and get it back. So it's just basically free removal. 1 Raigeki because, Raigeki. 1 Bottomless because Bottomless is just kind of a staple. I've always kind of ran this card. It's just too good. And then the 3 traps done. I'd probably run some Decrees instead if I had them, but like, I don't know. I only run 1 other trap Bottomless, but I mean, I don't know. Card's good. Extra deck time. Alright, for the 9s, just Trishula. Card is amazing. I can make it in this deck, so I run it. For the 8s, I run 1 Enlightenment Paladin. Made this card maybe twice. It's alright. I mean, it deserves a spot in the deck because like there's those occasional times that you can make it to just get any other spell out of your graveyard. But other than that, it's alright. One Scrap Dragon is pretty good. I mean, you can just like pendulum up monsters and then tribute them with Scrap Dragon to destroy one of your opponent's stuff. And it's spot removal. It's good. Stardust, because I don't like Wavering Eyes against me and other things. Scarlight, this card is pretty scary. Honestly, making this when your opponent has a full field and then you pendulum out 4 other monsters, you just burn them for so much damage, it's ridiculous. Now, for the 7s, I run Black Rose, because sometimes you just need to nuke the field, and Clearwing. Clearwing honestly wasn't that good too long ago because of all the like Pepe running around. I mean, it's still kind of out there, but now that Monarchs are out, it's better because there's actually monsters with levels out there. I suppose against Rogue too, but anyways. For the rank 7s, I got Red Eyes Flare Metal. It's pretty solid, deserves a spot in the deck, don't make it that much. This card, however, my baby Big Eye, I make this card almost every single duel, and it's just so mean. It's even better when your opponent has a level 7 monster, and then you can just take their level 7 and then use it for another Xyz later. It's MVP. Next up, Absolute Dragon. This card's pretty combo-y, honestly. I make this with any 7 and Odd Eyes. I can attack with a lesser, like a small monster, negate it, and then detach Odd Eyes to special summon that Odd Eyes, and then attack with both of them, which is pretty solid. And then when it's destroyed, I get this baby out. And when this guy comes out, it's usually game. I've never once had my opponent manage to get rid of this thing, because like they might get rid of it like with Mirror Force or some crap, but then it'll just come back next turn because like I'll activate its effect on my turn to set a scale. I'll usually Wavering Eyes or something, or Pendulum Call, and then when I Pendulum this thing out, it's when I can get to that point, it's amazing. Now for the rank 4s, I don't run too many since I only run like 6 4s, which is actually kind of small, but anyways. Heartland Draco, good card, probably like a techie kind of card, but it's alright. Then the staple 4s, Honor Arc, Castel, and Dark Rebellion. I can't really say much about these. You just run them. But that's it for the deck profile. I run 28 monsters, 8 spells, 4 traps, and that's it. Like and subscribe.